Hello guys, and welcome to another update of the Minecraft Team Carbon server. And I've got quite a bit of updates for today. A lot of them are on this main server, but we also have some updates on the VIP server and even an update on the Hunger Games server. Right, so first off, I'm going to show you something that's pretty cool that we added. And I'm pretty sure I posted a tweet about this, but I'm not sure if you guys are aware. Um, Alright, so now when you place paintings, you can actually right click them. I think you can, yeah, you can right click them with your hand as well, or anything, I guess, and you can cycle through them. And obviously, this isn't a feature in Minecraft, which it should be, but it's not. This is actually something that Luffy added to our Carbon Kit plugin, and everyone has access to it. So it's just sort of like a default feature now. It's extremely useful. It almost doesn't seem like it might be, but it really is. I mean, especially for the texture packs that have things like banners, and you wanna be able to get these banners right here. Dokacraft has them. Right clicking definitely helps cycle through them. So that's there. Like I said, everyone's got permissions for that. The other thing is now we have gotten rid of pets. We no longer have pets, and it was really buggy. That's the only reason why I decided to get rid of it. It was cool. You guys liked it. Everyone was pretty much using it, but they were really bugging. They were duplicating, and it didn't seem that useful anyway. So we got rid of that. To replace it, I don't really have anything yet for VIPs, I guess. But I will be seeing if there's anything else we can add to sort of make up for it. We do have slash menu now, and everyone has access to this. It basically pulls up a menu. It's got different things, like if you hover your mouse over it, it'll tell you. There's a server's website. These are sort of like buttons. If you click it to try to drag it or anything, um, it'll actually pull up whatever. As you see there, it gives me the website. Um, if you click on servers list, it'll give you a list servers list, and you can type menu, or you can sort of macro it, which is what I've done. I've set a macro key, so I can just hit the M key on my keyboard, and it'll pull it up. There's rules, and there's also, there's an exit button. There's an index menu here, which pulls up an even bigger menu for the server, and this has, different spawns, warps. Uh, it's got all the arenas. It's got all the warps down here, and it's got all the IFO files, which is really, really useful. If you don't already know what they all are, they're over here. And like, for example, if you want the vote links, there you go. If you go to the menu here again, you want to teleport to the medieval arena, just click that, teleports you to it. Let's see, if you want to go to the wild, just hit this little grass block, takes you to the wild. So it's very efficient actually, especially if you're new to the server. This ought to really help out. And yeah, it's just it's got the rules and all that. Just mainly for new people that aren't too aware of the server, or if you don't want to sit there and type commands, you can just macro the M key and quickly click through these. And even has your home button here. Mine is at my castle, of course. So that's there. The other new thing that we have on the server is stables, and it's not something that is really too visual. It just sort of runs in the background. And what it does is it lets you protect horses up to 3. And basically, your horses are protected inside your claims. But what if you would like to take your horse out of your claim? You're out up and about wandering, and you leave your horse here. You tie it up. As you can see, it says your horse hasn't been named or hasn't been claimed. So what you do is, once you've saddled it up and tamed it, of course, you get a name tag. And I'm just going to go ahead and spawn one here. I believe this is the correct thing. We're going to call this horse, I'm going to call him Buddy. Oops, forgot to set the tag him out here. Alright, so there it is. And now it says enjoy your new steed. Now this horse is protected from people. I think I can't detect. Well, I guess I can, but I'm OP. Um, so now nobody can steal it. They can't ride it and they can't leash it. Do things like that. But what you can do is, if you want somebody else to ride it for a little while, you can actually give them permissions. And I think the list of commands are right here. If you type in /stables, it'll say add rider, and it'll let you add a rider. Another thing you can do if you need help with how to do this is you go to the menu, which I've already showed you, and there is a, where is it, horse protection IFO here, which you click, and it tells you in details how to protect your horse, how to list your horses, and how to add a player to let you ride it. So I think if you do stables list, it'll tell you a list of your horses as well. So that's pretty neat. I think there's also a command that you can use to find your horses, but I don't think it's currently working, or at least not correctly anyways. Stables find. Oops, stables find. Yeah, it doesn't work yet. But that's there. You can protect up to 3 horses outside of your claims. Of course, you can protect unlimited amount of horses inside your claims. And once you kill the horse, it obviously doesn't exist anymore, so it's not protected. So you can protect 3 more horses. Uh, just a useful thing to have. Everyone has access to it. Sort of just a default setting now, and I'm pretty sure we will be keeping that. It's just very useful. All right. Let's see what else do we have. There is a trivia plugin. I'm sure you guys have already seen me trigger it from work, and it just sort of asks you questions. It asks 5 questions. It goes by really fast, and the answers have to be pretty precise. You get 5 diamonds and I think like 5,000 money, which might be a little bit too much, but I might have to fix it a bit. Um, but yeah, there's no commands required for that. You just, once it triggers, it'll tell you that you guys, the event has started, and you must answer the questions. And all you do is just type it in the chat. So I don't want to go ahead and trigger it now because there's only 2 people on, and they're going to be a bit confused of what's going on, maybe. But let me go ahead and check, see what else other things we've updated here on my list. Let's see. Okay, so the ore shop has been taken away from the shop. Let me go ahead and warp there. We no longer have that. Not even sure if it was being used, but it was a bit broken, so I got rid of that. Player heads have been changed thanks to Luffy. We now are able to just type in head, and it'll give you a description of what it is, how to use it, pretty much. /head. Let's say I want Luffy's head, and there we go. Got Luffy's head. Obviously, it charged me, and there it is. So it's a lot easier to use now, for sure. I mean, I don't know if you guys recall, but it was a very long command, and you had to be very precise about it, or else you would lose your money. One more thing is the crafting recipes have changed a little bit. We no longer have /chi, which would give you a book with the crafting recipes. But you can still craft horse recipes. For example, /recipe name tag. That's there. It's just a little bit different. There's also /recipe. I think it's diamond barding. That's the horse armor, basically. Let's try that. Yep, there it is. So it seems like it requires a bit more diamonds, but it doesn't require leather anymore. Which I gotta say, I think I like the old recipes much better, but that's fine. I might be able to change these eventually. Maybe the developer will let me do custom recipes for the items and change them back to how they used to be. I think they were a lot more accurate as to what Mojang would make these craftable as, or with the items required. So maybe we'll change those. Let's see what else. For protection. Okay, so we have been having a few issues with the voting. It isn't the website. Well, it kind of is. It's sort of our website. Engine has been kind of messing up. and we don't know why. I think it's because of a certain plugin. We just haven't been able to pinpoint the plugin. But if you have any issues with voting, just let us know. Maybe if we're on and if we have time, we might give you the items. But chances are you're just gonna kind of have to deal with it for now. What I'm thinking about doing to sort of make up for it is having a double voting points weekend, which means starting tomorrow, Friday, if you vote, you actually get 2 vote points instead of just 1, and that'll go all the way through Sunday and maybe even Monday morning. So that should help with any votes that you have lost. Just vote through the weekend, and you'll make up for it for sure. And I will let you know on the website if I do that, or on the Twitter as well. So now I'm gonna hop off the main server, and I'm gonna show you guys something on the VIP. I don't recall exactly if I have already showed you guys Skyblock, but we do have Skyblock now on the VIP server, and it's open to anyone, just as the rest of the maps are on the server now. And the Skyblock is right here. It's not a portal like Wipeout is or Cops and Robbers. It's a command instead. You type in /island, and it'll create an island for you. So it creates a little block right here. Let me show you what it sort of looks like from the outside. There it is, and it's this little block. And well, it seems like I'm oh no, there they are. Starting to get a bit worried. It almost seemed like I was alone there for a second. It spawns them at different locations. Trying to see if I can load any more around me. Alright, but there's quite a few actually. Luffy was telling me there's quite a few around. And we there's still some very minor bugs in these. Nothing major. You might not even run to them. Just some things with resetting them. But other than that, they work perfectly fine. Scott's is very far on his. I'm not sure where his cube is, but he's gone pretty far on his. And basically, there's challenges. Once you get inside your island, you type in I think it's C, and it gives you all these list of challenges. And there's different ones. There's an easy level, medium, hard, master. And as you complete them, you unlock more. You get points. You get rewards to help you complete other challenges. They're very difficult and very challenging, and it's actually really entertaining to play Skyblock this way inside this cube. Now you can't break out of these. We had people breaking the glass, but Luffy wrote a plugin to fix that, and now you can't break out. And you also can't craft ender chest, or soon you won't be able to move the glass with pistons as well. So no getting out of these in any kind of way. That's against the rules, and there's a plugin to enforce it. So, but definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun to do. You don't get anything if you complete all the challenges, as far as anything on the main server or any kind of reward like that. But it's just pretty neat to do if you do complete it. It's definitely something, sort of an accolade, I guess. Alright, now I'm going to go back to the spawn here at the VIP. And I did fix something on the wipeout. First of all, I did add certain commands that you guys can use now, like /CI here on the creative. And all that does is just clear your inventory really quick. It's very useful in creative. I think it's kind of annoying. You can't drop items, so you have to like manually sit there and maybe like drag them into the little trash can or whatever, or click them up here. Like if you have a bunch of these here, you have to like sort of just move them up here. But now you have /CI, which stands for clear inventory. You can type CI or clear inventory, doesn't matter. I believe you also have access to /MV list and /MV who is, which just tells you oh, actually MV who tells you all the players that are on the server and on which world. So that's kind of useful. And wipeout, I've changed a little bit on it, not much though. One thing I did do is I added sort of these extended these borders out. because there was people just jumping in between these and just running across basically, which was quite a bit of cheating. So hopefully this will help a little bit with that. And you can always cheat on this map. You can just hop the fence and run all the way across and stop the timer. But really, there's no point to that. The whole point and reason for this is just have fun, go through it, and try to see which is your best time without cheating. So hopefully you guys will do that. And I think that's gonna be all for the updates. I don't have that much else. No, that's definitely gonna be it. We are definitely working on some more stuff. All of us here, and I don't really have any hints as to what's coming. But the server might go down maybe Friday or sometime this weekend. If we do plan on shutting it down for a little bit, it's going to be for a little bit of investigating as to what's causing issues with engine. And if that does happen, I'll let you know. It'll be on Twitter. It will only be the main server, so you guys are going to have 3 other servers to play on. You can play Skyblock, Wipeout, Hunger Games, and anything else. The only update that was on the Hunger Games, I'm going to show you real quick. I did forget to mention that. Was that there is a /kit command that you guys are going to be able to use soon. It's currently not working right now, but the way it will work is that there is really no equal here right now, but you will be able to use /kit and use up. It'll cost like $10. And the only way to get money is if you actually purchase it with either points that you earn on the main server or on the website, or you can actually pay for it. So there's a /buy command. It's already there. You can't purchase it now, but the command itself is not working. I'll let you guys know once it's working and what the kits are and all that. So just keep that in mind that it's there for future reference. And that's going to be it. I'll see you guys next time.